So just on the side of the road, and these are these rice paddies that are normally here in the daylight, and there's these guys down here working with lights. Xin chào.
Hello.
Hello, how are you? Are you hunting for frog?
Sakura. Đây.
Crab.
Không có vậy.
Okay. Small crab. Okay. In the rice field here.
Làm YouTube à?
Very good.
Làm YouTube à?
Come on.
Đây bạn vai à?
Thank you. So we're in here.
Có hiểu gì không? Mà có đi theo rồi đi.
Okay, bye bye. Come on. Take. Take crab cook. Okay, so there's freshwater little crabs growing in. So this is freshwater, water no salt, freshwater for rice. So there's little freshwater crabs growing in the rice paddies. I never knew that. And there's a whole bunch of frogs here, so they probably eating the crabs, and there's a whole ecosystem in the rice paddy. But these guys are catching the crabs.
Like, subscribe for my husband.
Like, subscribe. Thank you, darling. Emily, and what they how much they sell those crabs in the market?
About 140 1 kilogram.
140 1 kilo. So wow, about $10 a kilo for those crabs here. And when cooked, they just cook straight in pan, no take shell.
Cook with năm nay em anh ít từ lần mà đợi ít cái gì như anh say đâu.
Eat shell.
No, same now time I cook in home grand your mom. You go quickly, go out quickly.
Không biết. Worm.
No. Cái gì xem năm nay ít đây, you try me eat it.
Durian.
Cook with durian.
Cook with durian. Okay, so they cook the little crabs with durian. So that sounds like a really bad idea. That sounds like little freshwater crabs smashed up with shell with rotten fish fruit. Anyway, so but as you can see, this here rice paddy, no rice paddy. Okay, speak. No rice paddy. Rice paddy. No rice paddy. G'day, just here going out for the night, and the missus is in the lingerie shop, so that's a no-go zone for blokes even in Vietnam. But I just wanted to talk about coronavirus a little bit. You can see everybody's back out on the streets, people are wearing masks still, but 3 ladies walked into this shop, didn't have masks on, and all the businesses are open. Karaoke was on just there until I started running the video camera, but so yeah, all the shops are open again, and it's about dinner time, so the streets aren't actually that busy. Normally between 5 and 7 the streets aren't busy, and then everybody comes out to the city for coffee and for after dinner, and have a look around, go to the movies and whatever after that. So but anyway, my partner's back, so we'll get going again. That's the other thing, we just bought that's why she had to go in here, was buy a bikini, because we're going to no bikini, I know, no here, but
nice for my husband.
But we're going down to Moyne, I hope, if I can get my visa back in time. She's got a week off work, so and they're as rare as hen's teeth around here, but if I can, we'll go down to Moyne and spend a couple of days on the beach down there and fly back. And it's only like $100 each way at most per airfare return. Sorry, not each way, return. And so yeah. Anyway, stay tuned for some videos about that. Okay, so beer and pizza night, and the menu's in Vietnamese, but they only have Korean food and Western food, so she's not eating. It's just me eating a pizza. But this pizza's a Mexican pizza apparently. And the pizzas here are really weird. Look at that. It's got no sauce on the base, and I asked for extra cheese, so I got double cheese. But that pizza costs 85,000 VND, and so, and you know, the beer's 25 or 10 if you buy it from the supermarket. But wow, I'll be the judge of that. Wow. Now I understand the Mexican comment. The bread here is, the dough, like the bread hasn't actually been cooked all the way through, and it's very soft, so she likes it. But yeah, it's supposed to be Mexican pizza, but there's no vegetables on it except for corn, and I suppose that's Mexican, and it's kind of like got you know, fried beef or something on it, but other than that I don't know what's Mexican about it. Come on, bro. And just a side point here. I'm talking. For you eat. See, you eat.
Nice surprise for my husband.
But one thing though here is that actually the social etiquette around eating, because they eat a lot of soups, it's almost like the more noise you make when you eat, the better. And and so if you go out with a girl here and you're not used to it, you might think, oh, she's really rude because she eats with her mouth open. But everybody here chews with their mouth open. It's like watching a concrete mixer turning over sometimes. But some people are far worse at it than others. Luckily for me, Lily's not. But I've seen some people, they really make a show of eating with their mouth open as wide as they can. Anyway, that's just a side point. And the other thing I noticed is when you eat with chopsticks, every table's got napkins. I don't know what they did with before they had napkins when they had chopsticks. I guess they just had a mess everywhere. That's my points about eating here. I'm gonna have my beer and eat my pizza, and then we'll go and see what else there is to do tonight. And I did tell you, pizza was only 85,000 VND, so that's just over $5, which, you know, it's not cheap, but it's not that dear either. The beer certainly, you know, makes up for it because the beer was only, you know, $2, so that's a good cheap beer.
Nice surprise for my husband.
Thanks, darling. So this is actually the Lake District right in the middle of town, but the noise from the cicadas is almost deafening. It's summertime, so they come out and you can hear them. Like, you'd hate to own a house in this street, but it's literally just this street. The street that way doesn't have them. It's just these particular trees here that they've come out and they climb up the tree and start calling. And I'm no expert, but I think it's something. There's a rhythm that they have for every 7 years or 3 years or something, depending on the species that they come out of the ground and breed. But yeah, deafening. I'd hate to be living here. You wouldn't be able to sleep, that's for sure.
Nice surprise for my husband.
Okay, so we're just out at the local park in town, and like you can see how big it is, and it's 9 o'clock at night, or actually 9:30, and it's not busy tonight, but all the kids, everybody brings their kids out to a park like this at night because it's cool, and they run around under the lights and use skateboards, and they actually rent these little cars, so these little electric cars everywhere, and there's kids like, you know, up to 5 years old, and they just put them in the little cars and they drive all around the place here, and they got ice creams and stuff. But there's a whole number of parks like this, and I guess families just don't have much room in their houses, so at night time when it's hot, they don't use air conditioning, they go out to the park with their family. And this is part
Nice
of
surprise from my husband, share, okay? Nice surprise.
okay. And so and people don't own TVs either, and even the people that I've seen here that own TVs, they don't use them very much. They're more likely to use their smartphone and look up Facebook or that, but really they spend a lot of time outdoors, and it's good, you know. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, and share. See, like this, 2 minutes, Facebook. So this is literally sugarcane that they put through a crusher here on the side of the road. Well, there's a couple of things that's interesting about it, is that after they crushed it, they just chuck it on the footpath, and the council comes along and sweeps it up. So it's really a bit odd to me, because the people who make the mess just literally just leave it there. And in Vietnam, people, if they're finished with something, they just throw it on the footpath. So you often see little piles of rubbish on the footpath. They don't have bins as such. Bao nhiêu tiền? Can you take? And you'd think that this is sugarcane juice, and they put a little bit of water with it, but you'd think that and ice, but you'd think that it was actually sweeter or sweeter than what Coke is or that, but actually to drink it, it's not even as sweet as Coke is. So the natural sugarcane juice is less sweet than soft drink. Anyway.